What's up, YouTube fans? Today I want to take a look at the Hasbro Studio Series Bumblebee movie Shockwave. So thanks to Dr. Diecast for allowing me to take a look at his copy before sending it on. I think this actually came out maybe a month ago or so, but I just saw it in store. I tend to not see these latest retail releases very quickly, but saw it in store, picked it up for Dr. Diecast, and it looks really good. I was very surprised how much paint and detail is on here. Starting at the head, you got the translucent yellow. It is light piped. I don't know. I don't think they should have done that, but it is light piped. You have silver paint up here, silver paint on the arms. You can see some battle damaged dry brushing here. You got translucent purple here, more dry brushing on this. There's pretty much dry brushing all over. I was very impressed. Gunmetal paint here on the knees, on the legs, on the arms. Here's the back. It's sculpted pretty much all the way around. More paint here. You do get the rubbery hose. It's not quite rubber, but it's rubberish. And that looks pretty good. It's also sculpted and detailed. Very, very impressive. Right out of the box, it's got some really nice paint detail and sculpt detail. Let's take a look at the articulation. The head is on a rotation joint. It is actually a ball joint, but I can't really get much up and down. There's very little. No side to side. Rotates around. You have a rotation here at the shoulder at a hinge. Out to the side on a ratchet. That surprised me. You have a rotation at the lower arm, not at the elbow. I think that's a mistake because then you can't, rotate this arm out of this position. It's kind of a weird issue to have. But angry band at the elbow, rotation at the wrist. The hands are posed in this position. This hand, we can take this off just to show you what's underneath. It is identical to the other side, but you do want to fold the hand up in order to attach. But you got some orange paint there and there. That looks really nice. Kind of like wiring detail. The gun itself has some paint. Gunmetal. I don't think there's any purple paint, but just the gunmetal paint here. And then this part is plastic. And that attaches right here onto this peg right here, or this tab. And it's very secure. You can put it on either arm. They both have pegs. Continuing down, you have a rotation at the waist. Legs kick up to there. Back to there. Out to the side, all on friction. Rotation at the thigh. On, I think it's a mushroom peg. Single jointed knee, gets you 90 degrees. Nice cover down piece there. That looks good. You have ankle tilts in both directions. And forward and backward. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime, which is also a Voyager class, but I was surprised at how big this is. This is also a Voyager class. So when we get to the new Commander class Optimus, it'll definitely be bigger. I don't have my Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime anymore, but you can see it's a pretty big figure overall. All right, now let's get him transformed into his vehicle mode. So we'll start by removing this cannon, which is tabbed into the arm. And we can leave it plugged in here and transform it, but just to make it cleaner for the video, I'm just going to unplug it. All right, and then now, since his hand is already folded in, we just have to do this side. So open this up, fold the hand in, close that up. I'm going to take this and rotate this around so the wheel is on the bottom. This is going to click and lock into place right there. So in this one, click and lock into place. These will rotate around, and just leave that there for now. Open up this chest, and open up this so it comes all the way down. We can fold this in. Go to the inside here. This should come straight. We'll take the head and fold that in. Open up the back, and this will all fold into here. We'll take the head, rotate around, and that will fit right into there like that. Then we will take the arms and peg them into the sides here. And that makes the front of the tank, or is that the back of the tank? Take the legs, you're going to fold them in at these joints here. So it looks like that. Come to the bottom, we're going to take this little tread, rotate it around, peg it back in, fold this down. Same with this. Pull this out, rotate it around, peg it back in. And I forgot to mention, nice detail on his back here. Purple paint and all that sculpted detail into the back, kind of like a 3-0 figure. That also was impressive to me. All right, you're going to bring this down. This is going to peg in right here. So bring this all the way down. There's 2 tabs on the top. These 2 tabs have to make it into the top of the thighs. So first make sure those tab into there. Then come to here, and then on the bottom you're going to tab these 2 round pegs to each leg, and then this is tabbing in here. All right, so you should end up with something like that. Then we'll take this and open up this peg. That peg will sit right into this. And you just get that plugged in. Extend this gun all the way out so it's extended out like that. This can come back and you can peg it back in where you had it before. Like I said, you could have left it, but... Alright, there's Shockwave in tank mode. It's kind of an ugly tank, but that is indeed what it looked like in the movie. It does have some nice details that we saw before. You can rotate the turrets. You can actually go up a little bit. Just due to this joint right here. It's a little bit on the tight side, but you can rotate that. And I actually accidentally unpegged this, sorry. You can rotate it up, rotate it down, and rotate it around. And you still have the little rubbery thing. It does roll. It's got 4 little wheels here. There's not real treads, but there's wheels in there, so you can roll it. To my personal opinion, it is a pretty ugly tank, but it is accurate to the movie. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime. Again, really big alt mode for a Voyager class. Yeah. So final recommendations on the Hasbro Studio Series Shockwave. This one is pretty good looking. I think they got some really nice paint on it. Nice sculpted detail, nice accents. I was surprised to see dry brushing on a figure like this. But I think where it falls down is the articulation. And I didn't really notice it until I got to final recommendations and had to pose it. The lack of a bicep swivel, lack of ankle tilt beyond this point, and lack of overall just mobility makes it a little bit less fun. Now, it still works. It looks the part. They really nailed it in both modes. It really looks the part. But it definitely feels like it's a little bit limited articulation. I'm going to give it a 4 to 5 still, but I do think it's limited. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Dr. Diecast for allowing me to take a look at his copy, and we'll see you next time.